Okay, so it's the next day, it's the 20th of June 2024, and planning on taking a bus trip to Hill. It's the place called Hill. It's the X47. I'm going to get the bus from York to Hill. So I'm going to drive into the centre of York, park the car at the Central Railway long stay car park next to the railway, because that's where I get the bus from. I'll show you on the website roughly what the plan is. So I'm just going to have a wee shot on, going to take a bus or a coach trip. So I'm going to plan on getting the 2:15 or 2:13 from the York rail station, and it gets to Hill, the place called Hill, at 4:34, and then I'm going to get back on the last one, which is at 7:15 from Hill, and it gets back to York for about back at 9. So I'm going to I'll show you the bus route as well. It's basically, it's the X47. This is where it is in relation to the rest of Britain. Not very clear at the moment. No, it's wicked. So it's Scotland up there. That's the rest of the UK. That's where the bus route goes. Starts at York, which is there, and then Hill. Place called Hill is there. Now I'm just taking the bus for a shot on the bus and to have a wee break from driving, and I'll take footage like throughout, and a wee bit of footage. I've got a couple of hours at Hill, and that will fulfil my day today. So it's my last full day here. I go back home tomorrow, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a shot on the bus. That'll fill up the whole day. Drive right in. The car park's open 24 hours, so I'll get the long stay, the railway long stay car park. The reason I'm getting in the long stay car park and not using the parking rate is because the parking rate closes at a certain time, and because of the distance involved in travel, if there's any complications, delays or roadworks or diversions and the bus is late, that has got a knock-on effect. I'll be then have in my mind, is something going to go wrong, because the car park's limited, you see, the parking rate's limited, and I'll be locked in, and I don't want to take that risk. So I'd rather go into the centre of York and pay at the car park. It's open 24 hours, so should there be any delays, I won't have that knock-on effect of being locked in the car park, and then that'd just be a disaster. So I don't have to worry about time constraints if I do it that way. So that's why I'm actually going to drive into York and park in the long stay car park. Whereas previously I've been getting parking on the outside of York, on the boundaries, and taking the parking ride bus service into the centre, because it wasn't under any time restraints. So I've been lucky actually with the weather. It's really nice today. Just looking at my hotel room, and it's lovely. So I'll get my backpack packed, and I'll better make a move. When I get to York Centre, I'll get a bite to eat before I go. I'm going to plan on getting that 2:13 coach, so I've got a couple of hours to do all this. So I'm at the bus stop. I'm going to catch the X47 from this stop. The reason I'm parked out here on the outskirts is because it's just easier with nuts. It's very expensive to park in the centre of York. And I was looking at, it was prices coming in about £15–16 and everything to park for the time, So I says, no, I'll park further out. So I've parked further out. I've parked responsibly, and I'm just going to get the bus from here, which is sort of like on the outwards part of it. It's still in York, but it's further out in the district of York. It's more out into the scheme. To pinpoint it more precise, there it is. So I'm catching the bus from here. So it's this one here I'm going to be getting. 231 X47. A means it terminates there, basically that's the key for it. But it's Hill I'm going to. So, and I made sure that the return trip was, that I've timed it correctly. So I didn't want to time it wrong, I had to be sure it's timed it right. So it's a lovely day. It's actually roasting hot. It's about 23–24 degrees. It's burning. Oh, it's so warm, but lovely day. Yes, I can't complain. It's really nice. What I want, nice weather. So I'll just wait on the bus. It's the company that runs it. It's East Rider Coaches. That's not that Pacific bus necessarily, but that's the operator, East Rider. So that'll be the one there. It's the one that's leaving at 2:13 from the centre of York, and it's tracking it here. So you that one there, I guess, run by the bustimes.org, which is a really useful thing, useful website. It's an Alexander Dennis and viral 400 MMC, just as I suspected. Just to give you an idea what the bus model looks like, going by the flicker, because it gives you, you can get to see it on Flickr. So it lets you see what the bus actually looks like as well on Flickr with this bustimes.org, which is really useful. So it gives you an idea of the operator, what the delivery, what to look out for basically. So, very useful thing, the bustimes.org. Bustimes.org is very useful. I was sitting on that in the day when I done bus spotting in the 80s. Nothing like that. But this really makes it easy. That bustimes.org website's been very useful and helpful to me. So I could safely say that. In case you wonder what that noise was, it's like a Chinook helicopter or something. I don't know if I can get this on the camera, it seems to be just dazzling. Yeah, it's very, very useful that. So I don't know what the fares are, I'll just find out, get a narrow return to hell back. So let you know how I get on. And I'll record some of the journey, what it's like on the bus. As best as I can. It's difficult to film when there's other people on the bus, but I'll get as much of the scenic route, the scenery en route as much as I could. So there's a bus coming into view in the distance, just coming up. Looks like it to me. So it's very busy. Upstairs and it's quite busy. Quite swanky. Get this, it's only £2 for the single. Holy hell, £2 back. But the return's £40. But it's £2 each way. I'm glad the driver told me about that. It's very bizarre, that, eh? station.
I just have to make a wish for it, top fan.
clouds in the sky there. So yeah, purposely zooming in onto these three scale clouds in the sky. bus sitting on nil went past as the X47 going back to Yorkshire. Not bad, eh? £2 all the way from York to Hill. £2 back. It would have been a £40 adult at the top, or £2 each way. You do the math. £2. That's bloody good. That's really good. All the way from York to Hill for £2. That's amazing. On a nice bus like this. I complain of that. Get all this lovely scenery, sit back and relax, don't need to drive, get a break. It's only £2. I just can't believe it, it's incredible. So it's cheaper obviously getting 2 singles. That's amazing that.